Hey everybody, Tokusa here and welcome back to another My Hero Ultra Impact video. So as you can see on the screen, we are finally testing out You Are Mina. I wanted to wait a couple days just because I wanted to get the basic route up as much as I could. There's no ×3 or anything crazy going on right now. We do have ×2. So I mean, I did the best I could. But we're going to test her out at, I believe, board 10. As you can see, her peace route's not even done either, as it's only level 90. But advanced leveling is done. I can show off the skills very quickly. Nothing special. I honestly didn't have another gold slot to do the defensive EX auto skill for that one, but it's not too bad. And then I've got some speed on top. And then, of course, with ability board, I just said, this is the peace road actually, but a couple more to go. We're getting there. I'll probably throw another multi or two while I'm still around to try to get this up a little bit more. And then on the basic route, we are right there. So keep in mind that this is not her max potential. She is not at the best she can be, especially at a single copy. So, yeah, she could probably be a little bit better, but still, I think she's going to perform pretty damn well. So we're going to visit VE Tower and also PvP. And then at the end of the video, I know I only have 300 gems right now, but I think I'm going to throw another multi at her banner just to see if we can pull another copy, or hopefully even better, the memory. So stay to the end if you want to see that multi, or skip right to the end, I don't really care. But yeah, so we're gonna start with VE Tower, get a feel for how she is in there, do a couple PvP matches where I'll probably partner with her beside Momo, just right off the bat, just to get the best feeling, I think, of her best partner. So anyways, without further ado, let me just find the VE Tower stage quickly and see how she does in there. So for VE Tower, it's going to go through it pretty quickly. Impact stage is Yuki Midoriya SS difficulty. The main reason I wanted to do this is because Mina does remove buffs, and I think she does block buffs as well. Or is it just a chance to block the buffs? Oh yeah, cancels opponent's temporary buffs. So I'm thinking we can just kind of, you know, negate Midoriya's last stance here. Of course, I could have ran somebody like Celebration's Bakugo beside here, but I didn't want him to be the one, you know, applying that debuff. So I just wanted Mina to show that she is capable of doing that. So that is exactly what we are going to do. And then I brought Tokiyami just because we need a big damage dealer on the team, right? So there's the block buffs. We did remove buffs, so, you know, that's not super essential right now, but towards the end of the fight, that's actually going to look pretty damn good, right? So now the big thing here with this ability is she gives crit rate to all allies that are making last stand by 20% for 3 turns. And with Momo's ability here, this gives them the ability to make last stand 2 times. So I think applying this first, I don't know if a turn has to pass. Hopefully that's not how that works. If so, then I'll probably be using this ability first with Momo. But what I'm hoping here is as soon as this applies, which it did right there, now they have last stand. Yeah, you saw everybody's crit rate go up there, right? So now Tokiyami's going to be critting like crazy. Everybody's going to be critting essentially, right? Because everybody's got last stand now. And we're just going to start tearing through Deku. Deku is going to have no chance whatsoever of winning this fight. Tokiyami is going to start hitting, of course, max damage. He's got full power Young Ones too, so he's amplifying everybody's damage. Momo's, it's almost guaranteeing critting at this point. You are basically going to guarantee crit. Unless you're fighting a team with crit resistance through the roof everywhere. Removes buffs, blocks buffs, 37k normals. The damage is outrageous. So we're going to do this to block and temporary remove buffs again, just so Deku does not have that last stand. And we should see it in play here, right? Yeah, see? Did not have his last stands at all. 4-turn clear, very simple. I actually do think, even though Mina doesn't attack a lot, essentially, she does provide good crit rate buffs for VE Tower. She has pretty good usage there. Can block buffs, remove buffs. So if you're having even a hard time clearing a VE Tower stage, I feel like she's going to be very essential, right? Because any unit that can block or remove buffs is super, super good, right? And units like the STR Bakugo or even the Celebrations Bakugo, they can do a ton of damage, so it can sometimes mess up rotations. So if you're trying to get all them hits in and whatnot, Mina could actually be a pretty solid option. I'm not saying she's like the best, you know, out there, but she is still very good for VE Tower. She definitely has her niche uses, especially for getting them crits, which is very good. Removing buffs. All in all, very, you know, thumbs up performance for me for Mina in VE Tower. Alright, so now for PvP, we're going to fight here. Riku's got a very solid team, but this is kind of like just the team that I immediately thought of. It's kind of just always my kind of go-to starting team here. Of course, Momo, essential, best character in the game, gotta use her for PvP. I do think her and Mina are going to work super well together. And then Nejire is actually going to just rock Dosei Summertime, have the speed, because my team's not the fastest team out there, right? But I do think with all the last stands and the healing from Mina, and the crit rate buffs. I think this is going to be, honestly, very essential. I think Nezure is going to be doing a ridiculous amount of damage no matter what. So, yeah, without further ado, let's hop in and see how the girl performs. Of course, I don't want to fight any teams that, you know, I don't want to call them underwhelming, but just not as invested into. I want to test Mina right out the gates with very competent, strong teams. And I think, that, well, this is a very good example, right? You have Compress, Ochako that removes buffs. This is a very toxic team. Now, the thing with this team is we are definitely not faster. We are faster, I lied. I'm very shocked. Okay, Nezure and Momo are carrying the speed here. But we are going to block... We're going to block Compress, actually. We don't want him getting... he's probably going to hide himself, I'm going to assume. So let's just make sure none of that is possible. Now, we are going to have Dulce Summertime, so we can dodge one of these. Beautiful. Hopefully we're not affected. Oh, that is... I hate Compress. I hate Compress. But that's good. So now we get to test the survivability here of Mina. She does have action skill damage down. 4k is nothing. You love to see that. Eats that up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Beautiful. We are now going to do these abilities. Of course, this gives the last stands and max HP up. This heals you like crazy, gives you crit rate, a skill impact up, last stand as well. So actually, this is kind of overlapping. I'm starting to think you want to do this ability when Mina is doing her acid shot, just so you can kind of get more out of the last dance, I think. I didn't think about that in my initial breakdown, or even just the overall thought process with her. I guess you're going to be kind of overlapping them no matter what. But that's okay. Not a big deal. If everybody's got last stand for the turn, then it's a win. We're doing something right. So. I got some plus ultras to deal with here. Like that. We're just tanking so much. You have max HP up. Mina's got her freaking action skill down too. She's just gonna start eating all these attacks up like nothing. I don't know. Mina's looking... I still think she's gonna be super good. Now, of course, I need more testing to really get a feeling for that. We do not get bound, so that's huge. Let's see what Nezure can give us here. Good damage, but the main thing there is dodge for everybody. No crits, which is unfortunate, but we did have our rotations messed up, so that's probably playing pretty essential here. 50k. Oh, also, Compress did give damage reduction to everybody. 12k though, but we did remove temporary buffs, block buffs. So, you know, being a hindrance. We were being annoying, which is very good. And we should probably be able to take out Compress right here. Which we do. Beautiful. Melted alive from Mina there. I'm so happy we finally have the UR Mina. I can't believe it took this long for UR Mina to be in the game, but it doesn't matter. She's here. Can't complain anymore. So I am very happy that she is in the game, and I do think she's very viable. Very, very viable. All right, let's just get the crazy crit rate buff support rolling here. You'll see right there, the crit rate up for the team. Only crit on Momo there, but yeah, just a healing ability that also provides crit rate. It's just a mini Momo to me. It's crazy. And look how tanky this team is. Like, I may get knocked down to like half health, which you saw Mina get beat up there for a little bit, but after every turn, unless you're KOing me, I am healing. Back to full, essentially. That's what it feels like, anyways. I just feel like I'm indestructible. Ochako will not be surviving this. Oh, she might live that plus. Oh, that looks good in 2 times. I was not paying attention to it too much in the first time around, but that looked clean. I actually quite enjoyed that. But yeah, as you're seeing here, we are making very good progress through this fight. And I don't know, the team just feels incredibly tanky to me. And the crits are hitting like crazy. And remember, I don't have any memories that are providing crit rate on. It's just Momo's ability, of course, which is 35%, and then this right here from Mina, which is giving an extra 20% crit rate. It's beautiful. And it's just crazy healing, max HP up from Momo. I don't know, the team just seems incredibly tanky. As long as you have like a hyper DPS, I think, I think it works insanely well. And even on the defensive end, if you wanted to be super annoying, you could do like Momo, Mina, and I don't know, Red Aizawa or Monoma from Class 1B, right? You could be super toxic and do something like that, right? Where you're just pushing out all the temporary buff removals, debuff removals, heals, damage reduction, essentially. You could be horribly annoying like that, but I kind of like this idea where you just build 2, obviously Momo's a staple on the team, Mina being a mini Momo, so she's just kind of amplifying everything she does and more. You're doing that extra bit of healing, and then just having like a really hyper offensive DPS carry like Nezure, and I don't know. it just seems to work real damn well to me, to be completely honest. So I'll do one more PvP fight, and then I'll probably just call it there for the initial, like, you know, this is my first time actually using Mina, so getting, like, my initial thoughts and, like, you know, just what I think of the character's like. So I'll do one more fight, and yeah, well, then I will call it there. After the multi, of course. Okay, so we have a secret fight, and I decided to change it up a little bit. I wanted to throw on my queen, Lady Nagant here, and just wreak havoc with her, because I adore Lady Nagant, and I always use her as my climbing team. I might actually make a mini tier list, like a complete preference of like my 5 favorite teams to use. Spoiler alert, she's probably number 1, but I kind of want to do that just to give everybody like an idea of what I use off camera. Of course, Topiami's still my favorite character, but there's something about using Lady Nagant to me. It just works so damn well, and I love it. I love it a lot. All right, so of course, Celebration's Bakugo here is the biggest nuisance, so we are going to target him, remove some of them buffs that he's got going. Crit's going crazy with Lady Nagant. You love to see it. Of course, he does debuff crazy, so that is very annoying. But still, good little heal there. And we should still be faster. Oh yeah. My Lady Nagant is just built different. The true definition of built different. You just don't mess with her. You just don't mess with her. So yeah, this secret battle's going, of course, very well. Dulce Summertime is, of course, making her Mina look a little bit better than she is. But look at that. Any damage that she is taking, she is completely negating. Like 100%. So I don't know. I just think, you know, with videos and stuff, she's not going to have the big flashy damage like Lady Nagant is with this one shot. But she does everything that Momo does, right? What Momo does is not flashy, but it is insanely overpowered. There's just so much potential in this unit, I think, Mina. Like, maybe not crazy damage, right? But remember, my Momo is maxed, essentially. She just needs one more copy to be your plus. But with Mina's plus ultras and stuff, you're removing buffs, removing temporary buffs, or blocking buffs and removing temporary buffs. She's just, I don't know. I think this duo is going to be very, very tough to fight in PvP. I could see it being my defensive lineup, especially if I can pull another copy of Mina. That would be beautiful. Anyways, Vigilante Deku, who they did dirty, my boy. They should have given you more respect. Nighty-night. But yeah. I mean, once again, of course, it looks like my hyper DPS units are carrying, which essentially they are, but you gotta think of all the healing, all the just, like, I don't want to call it disruption, but, like, it is with the removal of buffs and temporary buffs. We got bound that very first fight in PvP, and we just ate it. We just took the normals to the face. I knew that we weren't going to get KO'd because we had max HP and all the action skill damage down with Mina, right? And then once they got back up, they just healed it immediately, so I don't know. I could see it being pretty toxic in PvP. I'm excited to get this unit fully invested and to get like a dozen or 2 matches with her to get a real true feeling of what she's like. Expect some more PvP showcases coming out after this, just Mina focused anyways. And yeah, so far I'm impressed. Anyways, let's go see if I can pull another copy or the memory from the multi. Alright, to end the video, like I said, I got enough for a multi, so I figured why not, right? We try and chase that memory. Another copy of Mina would be great, but hey, if we get shafted, I mean, my initial summon video did go pretty damn well, so we'll see. Alright, SR outfits, there's a little bit of hope. I don't usually get the fake out of this or these outfits. I used to at the beginning when I was first starting my content creation, but now it's been a little bit rough with these outfits. But maybe I can talk it into existence here. We got Sparks. Oh, I'm not liking that. Fake out? Nah, okay. Looking like we're gonna get nothing here in the multi, so. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Let me know what your initial thoughts are on Mina. I guess I'm gonna skip this essentially. Let me know if you think that she's a solid unit, if you have pulled her, if you're still trying to pull her, best of luck if you are. But I do think she is going to be very good, especially with some, more, investment into her. Once I get her ability board more full and more better EX auto skills, and then get a better feeling how she is in PvP, I can see her doing pretty damn well. But time will only tell, right? So anyways, thank y'all for watching, and until the next one, take care. Best of luck if you are summoning, and yeah, let me know down below if you've used the unit, if you like her or not. Anyways, until the next one, focus out.